I have discovered the new funniest thing in the world. In Markiplier's Ao Oni Let's Play, he hits a note that I did not know was humanly possible to hit when he says the word butt.
Good luck. You're gonna need it, buddy. Oh, I'm being eaten alive! It's stabbing me! In my butt! Ah!
Okay, sorry. I just had to get that out of the way. I wanted to start this off on a happy note because this vlog is going to be dealing with some more, serious kind of issues that I've been thinking about over the past couple days. Alright, so let me preface this vlog first by saying that the stuff I'm about to talk about is going to sound very self-congratulatory and like, oh, look at me, look at what a good person I am, blah, 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 bull crap. It's not. I'm not proud of the things I'm about to describe to you, and I'm actually like looking for solutions to these problems because I just, they're like issues that I have that I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to too many people about. So I decided that now that we've jumped back into the vlogging scene and me and you, Nick, and you, Avery, you there and you there in the lens. Now that we're doing this thing again, I might as well let you guys know what's going on, not only in my life, but in my brain and in my heart. My biggest fear is, actually that's not true. My biggest fear is severe thunderstorms. My second biggest fear, no that's not true either. My second biggest fear is bees. My third biggest fear is being rude to people. Like I have an incredibly guilty conscience, and seriously, like it's really irrational most of the time. Like I will say like one word to somebody, and later on I'll be like, "Was that rude? My tone of voice was kind of rude." Like, oh, I need to apologize to them. Why did I say that? But it's not a big deal. Like it's not anything. Like even if it was like kind of snappy or kind of rude, I don't think it's anything that people are really going to seriously mull over and be like, oh, why did he say that to me so tersely? It's little things that I love to blow out of proportion and beat myself up over. And what this really boils down to is I'm terrified of being rude to people, which means that I do not know how to say no. In the past week or so, this is what inspired me to talk about this. I've had some encounters with people asking me for money, like out in the city, like people walking around. And this has always been kind of a tricky situation. It's kind of like a moral crisis that I get into whenever I encounter somebody asking me for money. Because you can't trust everybody, just plain and simple. There's people out there who are looking to scam you and get free money. People always say, oh, don't give them money. They're just going to take it and they're going to go buy booze or something. Or, don't give them that money. They don't actually need it. They're just trying to play you and get free money. And that's true. People will scam you. But there are also people who have hit rock bottom and genuinely need money. So basically, whenever somebody comes up to me and is asking me for money, I know that there's a chance that they're scamming me, but there's also a chance that they do actually need that money. And because there's a chance that I could be helping them, I have to do it. I have to say yes, no matter what. I am very easily taken advantage of because basically my fear of being rude to people has boiled down to the fact that I don't know how to say no. I can't say no because if I do, I'll feel guilty about it later. And I'll think, oh, what if that guy really did need money, and because I didn't give him money, now he can't feed his family, and he's poverty stricken, and his loved ones are dying, and it's because I didn't give him money. That's the kind of stuff I think about, and it's an awful way to feel, but that's the kind of stuff I think about. This relates to a condition that I have dubbed the Wander complex, and the Wander complex basically means you feel like you have to help everybody all the time, no matter what. And you can never help everybody. Like, even if you help a lot of people, there's still tons of people that are going to go unhelped. I guess what it boils down to is I don't want to be really easily taken advantage of because it's going to be really easy for me to lose all my money in life if I just, give it away to everybody who asks for it. Shh, don't tell anybody that Sean's really easy to take advantage of. But at the same time, I want to help as many people as I can and, donate as much money as I can to as many charities as I can. And it breaks my heart when I see that, like, I just donated a ton of, well, not a ton, well, it's a ton for me in my tiny budget personally. Like, I just donated some money of mine to the Red Cross, and I just learned that apparently there was like a scandal going on that the Red Cross, like, nobody could figure out what the Red Cross was doing with its money, because the Red Cross had received a huge amount of donations, but had only built like very, very few shelters. Like, I think they built like 3 houses or something like that, like 3 little shelters with $1 million or something like that. And that broke my heart because, you know, I felt like when I was giving that money, I was, you know, going to help a lot of people. And, you know, just unfortunately, it's a fact of life that just because you give somebody money doesn't mean you're helping them. Or just because somebody gets money from donations doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to use that money to help other people. So I'm stuck in this like moral quandary where I want to give as much of my money as I can to as many people as I can. But at the same time, I know that if I do that, I'm not going to necessarily be helping a lot of people. But, you know, I'm afraid of feeling like a bad person if I don't do it. And so I'm easy to take advantage of. But at the same time, I need to learn how to say no. So I'm struggling. I'm struggling in here to figure out, you know, how I want to deal with this situation. Because I don't want to just give all my money away, but at the same time, it's a really nice thing to do. And looking at me, you know, sitting here in a house with a shirt on and a laptop next to me, I'm obviously more well off than a lot of other people, and they could use money that I might spend on a video game or In-N-Out Burger or something like that. So, you know, why would it be so wrong for me to give it to them? It's a tricky situation. I guess let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this situation. Like, do you think that giving money to people on the street who ask for it is a good idea, or do you think I shouldn't? Or like, should I focus more on charities and things like that? Which apparently, you know, not all charities are reliable, so you got to be careful with that too. I don't know. It's tricky. The world's a crazy mixed up place, man. And I'm just trying to be the best person I can be while at the same time not being dumb about it, because I do that a lot. Like, seriously, some random person on campus came up to me last semester and was just like, hey, give me money. And I was like, okay. And I gave him like all the cash in my wallet. And I don't know why I did it. Because I would feel really bad if I was just like, no, go away. But, you know, maybe I should have done that. But I can't say no. I can't say no. Now I'm feeling kind of moody. Okay. I feel a little better.